Oh, so my retirement's coming up soon. 3 more years, counting the days. Already starting to look at stuff to buy a bar, pulling all the paperwork and merchandise. And
so are you doing like, I remember when I went on the Tiger crew, there was a guy who worked in the infirmary
he
with
said
you.
Tiger cruise. I used to be in the Navy, and you flew out to Pearl Harbor after my
Hawaii
deployment, and I was on an aircraft carrier, and you got to take the ship back from Hawaii to the San Diego, or actually all the way to Alameda.
12 days.
12 days, and we did flight ops and all sorts of really cool stuff.
But the guy you worked with in the infirmary, he was like, he had this thing, it's like, I got in there, it was like 12 days, but he had it down to like 6 days because, well, you can't count today.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't count tomorrow because...
In the Navy, I don't know how it is in the military, but in the Navy, it's always, you don't count today. So you count all the days between, that's tomorrow, to the day before. And so you'd be like 17 days in a wake up or 30 days in a wake up. That's how you do stuff. I don't know if that's military wise or just Navy, but.
So I'm doing that at work because it's like, well, you can't count today because we're here today. And you can't count tomorrow because I work overnight, so I get off on tomorrow. So you can't count tomorrow.
He gets off on tomorrow.
So I only have 3 more days when I first start the shift. And I actually have 5 days to work, but I only have 3 days.
At my house past midnight.
Cheers!
Welcome, everybody.
How are you today?
Good.
I'm super excited, like way excited, because I've had this bottle. Oh, good God. Why do I
welcome, everybody.
Why do I buy toys for him?
What? You said it felt.
Cheers!
Welcome, everybody.
How are you today?
Deja vu.
I'm extremely excited. I've had this bottle. It's a little tiny bottle, super small. It came in a 3 set, and this is the first one we're trying in the 3 set. I've been dying to try this forever. And if we weren't doing this show, it'd probably already be gone. And there'd be no reason. Well, we weren't doing the show, I probably wouldn't have any of this stuff. But we wouldn't be, we wouldn't have this because it'd be gone. So we're doing the Lagavulin. Lagavulin, did I say that right, guys? Lagavulin 16. This is a Scottish single malt, aged 16 years. Don't have much on the shelf older than that. I mean, we got a 25-year and a 23 and a couple 18s, I think. But this is one of our oldest. It runs at 96%, and it comes in, not this bottle,
The regular size.
The regular size, 750, comes in at a whopping $80 a bottle.
So
that's a 1 barrel. That's a negative 1 barrel.
And the thing is, as you can tell, there's nothing in here except for a little bit of water. But I've already smelled the aroma from...
Oh, this is a nice peaty.
From Cody's.
It was very smoky peaty.
This is a...
Yeah, I
probably...
I smelled it from over there.
Not sure exactly where this is, but I'm betting it's an Islay.
And I was like, I smell it, and I look down, and there's nothing in my glass. I'm like, that's some good whiskey.
Oh, yeah. So we are going to go ahead and review this, and I'm already going to say it's an 8 barrel because it's 16 years, and you got to divide it by 2, and then add 3, and then minus 4. So there's 16.
It's still wrong math.
I know.
That was terrible. Your fake math was even better.
But my expectations are like so high for this.
He's not a math teacher, that's for sure.
So we'll do the review, and it'll be come down the center. It's already a 1 barrel, so it's got that handicap on price. Huh. Interesting. So there's these like noises going on, and I haven't figured out, is it coming, I don't know where it's coming from, you know, belly or somewhere
It's
else.
the belly.
Is it coming from Andy or Cody or Maggie? But it's not coming from me.
It's coming from my belly. It goes.
So then you guys could probably hear it through the mic, but it's been loud.
It's like, I want the booze.
Interesting.
Very smoky.
I like what you said.
Smoother than the shell bag. Still.
This is Are you done? Yes. So this is the most interesting, or one of the most interesting scotches I've had. I gave it a 4 on aroma because it's smoky, less peaty. It's smoky. And I don't know that I've actually encountered this aroma before in a scotch. The peat is usually the Sheldag's more peaty. This is, I find this more smoky. I love the smell, actually. This is what I want my bar to smell like. I want this room to, I'm gonna spray this around my room. This is really good. So I gave it a 4.
In a spritzer and
very nice aroma, not a lot of alcohol tinge, so there's no assault on the nose. Can get some char. And I just can't get beyond the smoke, so I can't tell you what else is there. But it's not bad. This is interesting to me. I'm at a loss on the aroma. I gave it a 4 on flavor. I thought it was extremely smooth. It is 96 proof. It's smooth. And I can taste that smokiness, kind of a dark, fruity flavor to it. It's pleasant. This is something I could drink after work all the time. I gave it a 4 on bite. I don't find a bite. There's a little bit of sharpness and then it goes away. There's no lingering, nothing. It probably has a lot to do with the age. At 16 years, a lot of that's been bled out in the wood. This is really good. And I just noticed that the bottle is smoky too. It's not clear.
yeah.
So that kind of alludes to it. It looks a little darker than once you put it in the glass, but
Yeah, I gave it a 4 on the bite because it's really, it does get a tinge of a bite, but not. But I gave it a 5 on the flavor because I think it tastes really good, and I gave it a 4.5 on the aroma, and I think this is the one you're like saying you don't know what it is. This really gave me what I've always been missing out of the peaty, the smoke.
the eyelays or the...
And the thing is, it's leather. The smell
smell?
of like nice
Maybe.
leather that's
I
like,
get it more smoky. But yeah, I can get a little bit of that leather.
and
Old book.
old
book.
a leather bound book.
No matter how we look at it, because you gave it the 4, you gave it a 5 on flavor. Go ahead and explain that.
It's smooth. It's like velvet on your tongue.
It is so smooth.
It's just like outstanding.
Okay. Any flavors you can discern? Or?
It's just, I don't know.
This is really throwing me, and it would be nice to explore this more. But at $80 for a bottle, that is something that a viewer needs to send me. No, I'm just joking.
It's something that a uncle has to buy and then accidentally say he's giving it to his nephew.
Yeah,
His birthday.
because it's whiskey of the month or
Birthday's
something.
coming up.
So his is coming up, and just
I thought yours passed.
his is in like 3 weeks.
Ah, crap. Papa's is in 2 days.
Yep.
Oh,
so
great.
So I give it a 13.25, or no, I'm sorry, I give it a 3.25. You get a 3.5. That one is killing it. I'm busting it up to 4.
I'd definitely.
Okay.
I would, if it wasn't for the price, I'd give this a 5.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely. This is a 4-barrel that's really a 5.
And maybe, since I said that, thinking it's like, maybe we ought to give like expensive scotches a automatic bonus barrel.
Well, we talk about that, but remember, the whole idea is we're looking at the entire package of alcohol for people to get to try and stuff. And so by putting that price barrel in there, it's letting them know that, hey, this is a really good whiskey, but it's still a little bit more. So maybe we revisit. But I think this is a really good choice. You should pick it out. If you get a chance, if it's in the bar, give it a try. I'm definitely going to explore the Lagavulins a lot more. They're just not really available in my closest liquor store. My 2 closest liquor stores have a very poor selection of scotch. I have to go up a little bit further.
I wouldn't say a poor, I'd say a minimal selection.
I think it's a poor selection because it's the mainstays.
Yeah.
The Glenlivets, Glenfiddich, the Macallans. Every once in a while you'll see a Jura or a, I don't know. You don't see Oban, you don't see hardly anything. And
Well,
it's just the mainstays. It's the Glenlivet 12, the Macallan 12. For us, we need to go to a much bigger store, which is our choice is Total Wines & More, which isn't really that close until November 14th when the new one opens.
Is that when they open?
And that's like
Open.
right up the street, 10 miles or 10 minutes. So, but yeah, give Lagavulin a chance. The 16-year-old, definite must.
And I would say this being an $80 bottle of, not this particular one, but if I bought, I would definitely spend $80 for this. It's so good. My thing is like, I would think I'd buy it and want to just like
Milk it.
But it's so good.
You would drink it.
It would be like, like, it's that good.
Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Check out the blog and Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Let us know what you think about Lagavulin. Tell me if I'm saying it right. I don't know that you could write it and say I'm saying it right. You just need to voice it somehow. Yeah. Remember, there's no bad whiskey. There's only great whiskey and great whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey. This is great whiskey. This is really great whiskey. So
This
you
is
get a chance to try it.
Actually,
Yes.
it's Scotch.
I need a new crew. All
What?
right. We'll
Is
see
it
you
not
later.
Scotch? Did you
Bye.
not just say it was Scotch?
Scotch.
Laters. Oh, this is so
No,
good.
whiskey is Scotch.